Hi, it's me, Ginger, and I am back with another 3-minute book review with a book I read through Hidden Gems. So today I'm going to talk about a book I read through Hidden Gems called The Maltisse File by an author called Samet. And this book was given away for free to subscribers for Hidden Gems if you selected the romantic suspense, or the romance, or was it the thriller genre? I can't remember. I'm signed up to both, and it is both. So okay. This book, The Maltisse File, it's book 4 in a series called The Rider Files by this author, Samet. It's the first book I read by Samet, but I have actually since read almost everything she's written, including a fantasy series she's written called The Avant Champion, which is also excellent. But let me tell you a bit about this book. The reason I chose to review this book is because I love thrillers, I love spy books, that kind of thing. The last book I reviewed was The Black Freighter, which is a spy book. This one is fundamentally different because it's more of a romance, but at the same time, it's just a great thriller spy book. It's really, really well written. So the book is about Claire Maltisse, who is a bright-haired, super nerdy, troubled past kid who works for the Rider Agency, which is a private security agency, and she's like this super cool techie hacker girl. If you remember that old TV show NCIS, and you had this character called Abby in it, who was like this goth girl who was like a genius, I basically thought of her when it came to Claire Maltisse. And so she works for this agency called the Rider Agency. Then you got a guy called Drake. Now Drake was a Hollywood actor, and he very much believed in like the method acting and stuff like that. So when he was called upon to play like the role of a spy or something like that, he thought, I'll get a job with a security firm and see what it's like. So there was a security firm called Titan Industries, I think, and he kind of fudged his resume a bit and managed to get a position with that agency. The Rider Agency and the Titan Enterprises are nemesis, enemies. Maxine Rider, who heads the Rider Agency, and Julius Titan, I think, who heads the Titan Industries. They have a tumultuous business relationship, let's say. So Drake gets thrown head first, way out of his depth, and in extricating himself from it, he gets to spend a lot of time with Claire, and sparks fly between them. Eventually they get over their distrust of each other and fall in love. And more importantly than that, the greater story arc that they're driving with the confrontation between the Rider Agency and Titan Industries comes to a head, and it's really dramatic. So in terms of a standalone book, because this is the first book in the series I read, I loved it, understood everything, really enjoyed it, and it made me go back and read the others. I love the whole series, actually. The Rider Files series is really fun. There's a TV show I love called Archer, which is like a spoof James Bond thing, and it's about a private security firm, just like the Rider Agency. And the head of the agency in Archer is this woman called Mallory Archer, and she's like, I don't know, she's frosty, matriarchal, but also, you know, you respect her and she's lovable and she's strong. I mean, in the Archer, she's a psychopath and she's an alcoholic. But if you imagine everything good about that character, that's how I think of as the head of the Rider Agency, Maxine Rider. And she's a recurrent theme throughout all the books, and I really enjoy her as a character. And everything really hangs off very well because of her. So I read the other books in the series, really enjoyed them, but I just like the setup of the series really well. Samet is a terrific writer, fast-paced. She has nice attention to detail that I like as like the fan of the journalistic style of writing, like Lee Child and Rachel Ellen, one of the other book reviews that I did. So that's really good in terms of the writing style, and I also like the fact that it's very equitable, because Samet writes from a romance perspective, and obviously you've got to have couples in that. So this means the entire series is just chock full of really well-written female characters who absolutely stand shoulder to shoulder and look eye to eye with the male characters. The male characters respect them, and the women are well-written enough that there are reasons why they're respected. And I think that's really great, because there's a tendency now to say, like, we need strong female characters, but they just give them abilities of strength without realizing that strength comes from sort of overcoming personal difficulties and challenges. And what Samet does so well is writes about exactly that. So yeah, this is a terrific book. I recommend the Maltisse File, absolutely. I recommend every other book in the Rider Files, absolutely. I also recommend the Avant Champion as a book series, so check her out. But the best thing is, I read this book for free because I was a subscriber to Hidden Gems, and you can too. And I've got a feeling that when CB Samet writes future books, they're also going to be made available to subscribers to Hidden Gems for free. So if you haven't done so already, definitely sign up, pick the genres of books you like, and Hidden Gems will send you the invitation to download, read, and review free books just like the Maltisse File each and every week. Anyway, I hope this was a useful review. Definitely check out the book, and I will see you next time.